Maria Montessori developed her different planes of development through her observation of the child. In this episode, we'll talk about the second plane of development, the ages of 6 years to 12 years old. Hi, I'm Tiffany from the Montessori Place. Today we're going to talk about the second plane of development according to Maria Montessori. Maria Montessori observed the child, and she came to find through her observations of many children through different cultures and different races and through time that people have universal tendencies. And today we're going to talk about those universal tendencies or behaviors in the second plane of development, ages 6 years old to 12 years old. This stage of development actually holds a very close place in my heart. For a while, I was a lower elementary teacher teaching 6 to 9 year olds in the Montessori classroom, and I was fortunate enough to have my own 3 kids. When my daughter was in 3rd grade, my boys joined the class as 1st graders. So I had the unique opportunity to observe as a teacher and as a parent, putting everything that I learned into practice in the classroom, but also seeing the joys and such of those experiences at home, that I could see those carrying on. So what are these natural tendencies or behaviors that all humans have? Well, there's a bunch of them. We all have the need to explore. We all have the need to orient ourselves in our time and place. We all have the need to seek order. We all have the need to be able to conceptualize. We all have the need to be able to repeat tasks or repeat actions, manipulate. We all have the need or the desire to achieve precision. We all have the need to engage in purposeful work. We have the need to communicate, and we have the need to strive for self-perfection. Now, in the first plane of development, the child's goal was one of egocentric. The child was saying, let me do things for myself. Now, in the second plane of development, the goal is one of being social, of learning one's culture. Maria Montessori saw the planes of development as the development of the personality. So let's see how the personality unfolds in the second plane of development. Children at this age, of 6 to 12 year old, are no longer asking what the names of things are. Now they want to know why things are and how things are. Asking that how and why, they want to explore facts and research facts. And at this time, the imagination is exploding, and it's this imagination based in reality. So they're able to conceptualize and visualize things that happened in the past and wonder about things that happen in the future. And also wonder, if I try this experiment or I try that, how is it going to happen, and can envision those different possibilities. In the first plane of development, children needed to orient themselves in the classroom and figure out where things were to feel that sense of safety. Well, now in the second plane of development, children want to break free of the walls of the classroom. They want to go out and explore the community. And so this is an opportunity where the children go on a lot of field trips. They research concepts, and then they go out and actively do research in their community, talking to different people, exploring historical sites. Repetition in this form comes from the need to be social. They need to interact with their peers. Here, the sense of morals and values are coming out. They're trying to figure out right and wrong and fair. And there's this herd mentality as children are starting to pull away from their parents and their families and more begin to associate with their peers. There's a lot of fort culture where children develop their own little micro communities, sometimes developing their own language and just exploring what it is to interact with one another. Children in the need to manipulate their coordination, they do a lot more with sports and art. So the fine motor of art activities or the large motor activities of sports. As the child is striving for that self-perfection, they're wanting opportunities to make decisions and experience the consequences of them. Order. Oh, this is a fun one. Your 0 to 6 year old had that sense of order and wanting everything to go back in its place. Well, 6 to 9 year olds, that's out the window. Their order is one of internal. They are starting to organize their thoughts and feelings. So external order does not exist. So your children's bedrooms are going to be a mess. They're going to have stuff everywhere. I love my children in the second plane of development, but it's frustrating to have things everywhere in my house. Children at this age want help in learning to think for themselves. So what can you do as a caregiver to help this along? Again, give them choices and let them experience the natural consequence of those choices. Have lots of goings out, meaning go and visit different places, go to museums, go to national parks, and research about those places. Children love to do research projects. My daughter loves to make brochures when she learns about something new. My sons like to put on presentations of things that they learn. Another activity is getting your child involved, getting them out in the community to volunteer, but more importantly, giving them opportunities to interact with their peers through maybe different art classes or sports. This is a time of hero worship where your children are going to be pushing their boundaries and testing their strengths. So, yes, they're going to do some dangerous things. Within reason, let them try out those difficult things. Let them experience slightly dangerous situations because they need to find the boundaries for themselves. Your children are now thinking for themselves. Give them that opportunity to do so. And enjoy all the thoughts and actions and feelings that come with it. If you found my tips helpful, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share it with friends and family.